Imagine living long enough to witness silent films give way to talkies, black and white screens burst into vivid color, and Hollywood itself transform 100 times over, yet still being alive to tell the tale. These are the stars who outlived their own legends, carrying the golden glow of old Hollywood into the present day, proving that while fame may fade, true stardom never dies. Ray Anthony, born Raymond Antonini in 1922 in Pennsylvania, learned the trumpet from his father and later joined Glenn Miller's orchestra, the musical equivalent of being drafted into an all-star dream team. After World War II, he formed his own band and gave us unforgettable TV themes like Dragnet and Peter Gunn. Now, at 103, his trumpet still sings with timeless brilliance, his name echoing through the decades. Then came Jacqueline White, the actress with a warmth that could melt the coldest hearts. MGM had her under contract but rarely used her, until RKO Pictures recognized her magic, casting her in the classics Crossfire, 1947, and The Narrow Margin, 1952. After disappearing from Hollywood for years, she re-emerged in her 100s, meeting fans who'd adored her since black and white days, proving comebacks don't need clocks. Eva Marie Saint, born on America's Independence Day, 1924, brought her own fireworks to the screen, winning an Oscar for On the Waterfront alongside Marlon Brando, and later starring in Hitchcock's North by Northwest with Cary Grant. Even in her centennial years, she remains one of cinema's most respected icons. Then there's Maria Riva, daughter of the legendary Marlene Dietrich, born in Berlin in 1924. Instead of living in her mother's shadow, she built her own legacy through acting and writing, proving that true artistry runs deep in the bloodline. Across the Atlantic, Bridget Auber, born in 1925, caught Alfred Hitchcock's eye and starred in To Catch a Thief, competing for Cary Grant's attention alongside Grace Kelly. Her beauty and grace epitomized timeless French elegance that no era could ever outshine. June Lockhart, born to actor parents in 1925, graced both Lassie and Lost in Space, becoming America's eternal TV mom and showing that stardom can be inherited but still earned through hard work and heart. Dick Van Dyke, born in Missouri that same year, became pure joy personified. From Mary Poppins to The Dick Van Dyke Show, his physical comedy and boundless energy have kept him young even as he nears 100, proving laughter truly is the best medicine. Meanwhile, David Frankham, born in 1926, went from British Army service in India to acting in Hollywood, building a career that reflected dignity, discipline, and global experience. Equally unforgettable is Gene Shalit, the critic with the wild mustache and wilder puns, who made millions smile as the Today Show's quirky film reviewer. His humor turned criticism into an art form, inspiring generations of future reviewers. Then comes Mel Brooks, born in Brooklyn in 1926, who didn't just make comedies, he redefined them. From Blazing Saddles to Young Frankenstein, Mel built a legacy of laughter so powerful it earned him EGOT status, Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony. Even at 99, he's still cracking jokes with the timing of a master conductor. H.M. Wynant, who left Detroit with just $125 and a dream, showed that grit and faith can turn ambition into achievement. Landing his first role on Broadway by chance, he built a long-lasting career in theater and film, proving that perseverance always pays. William Daniels, the commanding voice behind Kit in Knight Rider and the wise Mr. Feeney in Boy Meets World, spent decades shaping generations with his roles. Married to actress Bonnie Bartlett for over 70 years, their love story outlasts almost every Hollywood marriage on record. Meanwhile, Doc Severinsen, the flamboyant trumpeter who led The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson Band, became just as iconic as the host himself, dazzling audiences nightly with his colorful suits and brilliant sound. Across the pond, Rosemary Harris, born in 1927, dazzled both Broadway and Hollywood, winning a Tony Award and later charming a new generation as Aunt May in Spider-Man. Graceful, wise, and endlessly talented, she proved that age is never a barrier to greatness. Estelle Parsons, also born in 1927, won an Oscar for Bonnie and Clyde and became a household name as Roseanne's sharp-tongued mother. Her performances are living proof that great acting transcends time. Paul Dooley, born in 1928, went from cartoonist to comedian to actor, turning everyday characters into unforgettable ones in films like Breaking Away and Popeye. His story reminds us that creativity can evolve endlessly if you let it. Then there's James Ivory, the man behind the masterpiece films Howard's End, A Room with a View, and The Remains of the Day. Partnered with producer Ismail Merchant, Ivory's films earned dozens of Oscar nominations, and in 2017, he became the oldest Oscar winner ever for Call Me by Your Name. His work is proof that true art only deepens with age. Johnny Gilbert, born the same year, lent his golden voice to Jeopardy! For nearly 40 years. His introduction, "This is Jeopardy!" became part of American culture, his energy immortal. Meanwhile, Anne Blyth, born in 1928, enchanted audiences with her expressive eyes and musical grace, capturing the essence of old Hollywood charm in every role she played. And then, there's Marion Ross, born in Minnesota, who grew up dreaming of fame and ended up becoming America's favorite TV mom, Mrs. Cunningham, in Happy Days. Even now, living on what she calls Happy Days Farm, her life radiates the warmth she once brought into millions of homes. Together, these stars form a living constellation, brilliant reminders of Hollywood's golden age, still shining through the decades. Their laughter, tears, and talent have become part of our collective story. So the next time you turn on an old movie or classic show, remember, it's not just entertainment. It's living history, beating softly through the hearts of those who made it. These legends remind us that time may change everything, but true greatness never fades. This is Hollywood Vault 8 AM, where we honor the stars who built the dream, and are still here to see it live on.